Time now to explore color and images, and we have a very distinguished guest. She's Mary Jane Ovayoza, abstract artist, abstract expressionist, and she's right here in our Lagos studio. Mary, you're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
But your look belies the abundance of your talent. Your images are quite compelling. And to add to that, you're also a singer and a guitarist.
Yes.
So for you, which trumps the other? Which would you rather be primarily?
I don't think I can choose one. They're both part of who I am, so I can't really choose one over the other.
With which do you express yourself the most?
Like, they both mean different. I express myself through both of them in different ways. So I don't know if I can really compare. I get to express myself with both of them.
Okay, so let's talk about your art. Tell us about the abstract images and the pretty much direct images that the layman can understand. Talk to us about some of the inspiration behind the expression of those very beautiful images.
Okay, some of the inspiration. Okay, I majorly do abstract art. Like most of my artworks, 80% of not all my artworks are like abstract expressionism. It's the art that sorry. Okay, so I get my inspiration through just everyday life, basically, through just experiencing life, meeting people, and just experiencing people in different ways. And even it can literally be through watching movies or just, I get the inspiration just come. It just comes like a wave. And the kind of art I do, abstract expressionism, and when it comes, I just express myself on canvas.
Amazing.
Yeah, I just use lines, colors, and patterns, texture. It's kind of difficult to explain because it's like expressing feelings and emotions, just putting it out there. It's just the raw form of art. So basically, that's it.
Interesting. You said when it comes,
yeah.
Right? So where does it come from?
Where it comes from?
Yeah, because I'm very curious about that. Where does it come from? Where do you think it comes from, all of this?
Where I think it just comes from, it just evolves, it just forms in my head. It forms in my mind, and then I just have to create something. I just have to like translate those emotions or those thoughts or just memories through colors. I can't tell you where it comes from. It just comes.
So perhaps you're asking, what kind of emotion works for you to find expression? Anger, happiness, sadness.
Yeah.
What kind of emotion?
Okay. Any emotion, joy. Even anger, yes, chaos.
So for this one, for instance, what emotion are you communicating with these abstract images?
Which particular one?
These ones that are on display now. Okay,
when I did every single one of them, each of them, I was in a particular headspace for different, like I did them on different, obviously on different days. So it depends on what I was going through or what I was feeling at that time when I actually did a particular artwork. So you have to like specify the one.
This one.
Okay, this one.
Okay, this one is titled Shadow and Leaf. I can't really remember what I was thinking that day. Like, this kind of abstract, it's hard to explain. It's more of a feeling, more feeling than action. It gets to people through, like, what I felt, for instance, when I was creating it can be totally different from what a viewer sees. For instance, 5 people can view it, and they get 5 different interpretations, different from what I felt when I was creating, what inspired me to create it. That's the beauty of abstract expressionism. That's just the beauty of abstract, of art as a whole.
So somebody wants to express himself or herself, you must have a skill in painting.
or you just do anything and anybody can interpret it to mean anything.
If you want to express yourself.
For instance, now we're looking at your work. You're an artist.
Yes.
For people who are not blessed artistically, I want to learn. Is it that they can just put up a canvas and whatever they come up with as their heads within their headspace can work for anything, or there is a pattern to this art?
Yeah, there is. How can I explain this? I don't think everybody can just express themselves through okay, it's an inherent talent for me, and it's something I can just do. I just get to do, like I'm able to do. And for someone who sorry, I don't really know how to.
You have to go to school.
Right? Well, not even necessarily, because I didn't actually go to school
to learn this.
Exactly.
So this is going to be tough for her, because it's like almost saying the Mayans should try to translate what they're doing to English right now. It's on another plane entirely. So trying to simplify it might be tricky for you, but you have to help us, because we're just trying to see through your lens. But I want you to speak to what this is for you. For some, art is some form of expression and outlet, because there's a lot bottled in. You just want to let it out. Like, I can't deal with this alone. For some, it is actually therapy. Someone I know recently said that his therapist asked him to buy a drawing book and just paint on it as some form of therapy, right? So for some, art is also therapy. For some, art is their savior. Art came and it just saved them from something terrible. Artists are some of the most interesting people, right? For some, it's just commercial. Once they are drawing, they are seeing $10,000 as they're painting. So what is it for you?
For me, art is a form of expression. It's a language. It's a language that speaks to emotions and experiences, and it's an outflow, it's an outlet. So art just helps me create, to connect to people. It's just like a bridge between myself and the world and the viewer. It's a way of, it's a voice. Yeah, it's my voice. It's a way of expressing myself. So
let's talk about business.
Okay, in closing, how long did it take you to paint this?
This one, I think it took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks.
So if you were to sell this, for instance, how much will it cost?
How much I'll sell it? We can talk about that.
So has it been lucrative for you?
Lucrative? Yeah, it pretty much is lucrative, because art, okay, the way I do my art, of course, art is a constant for me. It's not the only thing I do, but it's a constant. And the reason why I had to intentionally make it something that I don't major in is because I want to preserve its essence. I don't want it to be that I do art just to, but it gets to a point where through the pressure, the essence, it compromises the essence of art. So I want to keep it in there. I want to preserve that as well for and stay true to my expression, my emotions and all. So it's something I just do. So it's sustainable because I do it from a place of calmness, without pressure. I have other things I do. To always be constant for me. So.
And your soft-spoken nature, you know, your reticence makes me wonder, is it lonely also for you? Because this is deep form of expression. Do you feel sometimes lonely?
Lonely? Of course not. No, the opposite is actually.
It's not lonely at the top.
It's very fun. Creating is actually fun. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of feelings. So of course not.
All right.
Fantastic.
We've had a great time on this conversation and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Perhaps when we have you next, you'll be singing and playing the guitar for us. Mary Jane Ovayoza has been our guest on this particular segment. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful talent with us.
Thank you.
And that's how it's been with our usual bumper package for you. We'll be back with the very last one, the home stretch, tomorrow. Thank you for being there. I am Bukola Koka.
Hopefully there should be peace in the coming days in Rivers. Thank you for watching. I'm Jeffrey Uzongo.
I'm Kaido Kikiolu. Sunrise Daily is next. Make sure you have a fantastic day ahead.